You were commenting about my background, or
Yeah. I think there's a natural darkness to it. You have to go to the three dots are there, right? And click there and say background none. That was discovered by MG.
okay.
MG was the CTO of a company. So
He is there. Has he joined today or?
Oh,
he's
so
joined.
he has been into troubleshooting also,
Right.
like these. But Anand, I think you also have a background actually.
No, actually, it's
Is it
something I have
real
switched on
natural?
to. I switched on to my new laptop today.
Okay,
So I
congrats.
think obviously there are setting issues there. So I have closed the window. This was creating trouble actually earlier. I don't know. So I
So
have changed.
also a new addition is Professor Anirban, who has come on board recently. Anirban, you can see him here. Anirban Paul. Hi Anirban, how are you? You have to unmute.
Yeah. Hello. My name is Anirban Paul. So I have huge, experience in operations and also in SAP. So that's what I have been doing for the last 20 years, mostly supply chain optimization, both from business business strategy and translating them into supply chain strategy and then into IT strategy and SAP implementation.
Yeah,
So,
thanks, Anirban. You'll get an
yeah,
opportunity to formally introduce yourself a little later. Yeah. No,
okay.
I was just pointing a finger in your direction.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
So, thank you. So, Professor Jayashree, are we good to go?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. On behalf of School of Commerce and Management Studies, Dayanand Sagar University, it gives me an immense pleasure to extend a very warm welcome to all of you for the orientation of Executive MBA program June 2025. I wish everyone the best luck for their future endeavors and hope that you grab all possible opportunities and shine brighter. We at Dayanand Sagar University School of Commerce and Management Studies promise to provide you all the best platforms to outshine and transform yourself towards the bright future. Before proceeding further, let me introduce to you our Dean, Captain Nagaraj Subbarao. Captain Nagaraj Subbarao is Dean, School of Commerce and Management Studies and Professor of Leadership and Strategy, Dayanand Sagar University, Bengaluru, as well as Dean, Strategy and Development at Dayanand Sagar University. Captain Nagaraj Rao is a master mariner and specialized in navigation and ocean engineering. He has a PhD in organization behavior and human resource management, an MPhil and an MBA in human resource management, and an advanced specialization in strategic leadership from University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign, USA. Prior to his decade and a half in academia, he spent over 20 years in merchant navy and commanded state-of-the-art ships. He has the unique distinction of leading multinational crews through odious circumstances all over the world. In 2024, he was awarded an Indian Changemaker Award by MEICA for his contribution to executive education in making India employable. Now, I would like to invite our Dean, Captain Nagaraj Subbarao, to deliver the welcome address.
Thank you, Professor Jayashree, for that introduction. And welcome to all my faculty, colleagues, staff, and of course, students and alumni who are there on this orientation program. And thank you for making the time to attend. So, this is a very exciting moment because you have chosen to be different. And I'm addressing this to the students who have enrolled for this Executive MBA program, June 2025. This is the 21st cohort of students that are coming on board. We started off as a small unit in 2018, set up executive education at Dayanand Sagar University, and here we are as probably the most successful executive MBA program in terms of numbers in the city of Bengaluru, and definitely probably in many parts of India as an on-campus executive MBA program. So we are not an online program by any sense of the term. We are an on-campus program where we connect with our students synchronously. And you can see the professor lecturing in the class. So this journey of 7 years, 8 years now, what has made us so successful? And I think one of the primary reasons why we are so successful is because of the cohort of people you see here, my colleagues and the faculty that you have. We took a decision several years ago to have people who had deep subject matter expertise in their particular area of interest. So if you look at any professor, I can assure you that he will have in-depth knowledge of whatever he or she is talking about. And that is probably one of the prime reasons why we are where we are today in comparison to several other good business schools in the city and across the country. So the Executive MBA program has enrolled greater than 2,500 students. And that's an enormous feat in a very competitive environment. But it also signifies the fact that India is changing, and India is changing rapidly. And hence, we have people from several walks of life, several industries, several organizations who come to educate themselves at a university like ours and enroll for this Executive MBA program. So, why do I say that? And if you look around you, if you haven't noticed, the world is changing at breakneck speed. And I was just reading a report today on what are the important skills and competencies required over the next several years. This is a worldwide competence map. And when they talk about India, they focus on two primary areas. One, very surprisingly, many of you would call a soft skill as business communication. And people across the world seem to think that Indians need better communication skills. And that's very, very important. And as you go through this program, you will notice that we concentrate on communication a great deal. How do you spin your narrative? How do you convey what you convey in lucid and coherent terms? And of course, no second guesses for the second competence, which is generative AI. And people across the world expect you to have an understanding of generative AI, which is critically important. And then you go to, of course, lesser competencies like project management. Also, how do you build resilience? How do you develop an attitude that is that promotes good behavior, and so on and so forth. So when you go through this program, it's not about acquiring that certificate or you're a certificate seeker, but it's about being part of the game. It's being part of learning. It's being part of picking the right things from many courses that you have, starting with organization theory that I teach in the trimester 1, to marketing, to human resource management, to accounting. And then you go off into the financial aspect of financial world of organizations like corporate finance, law, economics, entrepreneurship. We want you to develop a strong entrepreneurial mindset, that is the ability to problem solve and make decisions in a tough world. And that is what is going to distinguish you as a great manager or a great leader. And then as you progress further, you're going to meet courses like operations management, you're going to meet international business, you're going to meet research methodology. And if I was allowed to do so, I would sort of bring in research methodology into schools today in India. From a society who questioned everything and everybody, say 2000 years ago, we have become a nation of followers. We read something and we believe it. We have lost the ability to question, dig deeper, get the right answers for what we want to know, and make sure that we are not believing spun stories. So, research methodology is extremely important. And please pay attention. I might have missed a course or two, but that's not to say that we haven't chosen our courses carefully. So we have got a great curriculum. We've got fantastic professors who are subject matter experts. We've got a great pedagogy. That is, our pedagogy is fundamentally lecture and case driven. So you'll have great case studies. For example, in my course, I teach a case study on Google's Project Oxygen. Google, about 15 years ago, asked a fundamental question that should concern all of you. They asked, in an engineering organization, do we need managers at all? And they carried out a 1 year deep research and study. It is called Project Oxygen. Go and read it. It's brilliant. And they finally reluctantly concluded that probably we need managers. We need managers even in an engineering entity like Google. And so these are interesting pedagogical tools that we use. We also would like you to learn from your peers. After all, the work experience that students bring here averages between 7 to 10 years. Just think about it. 2,500 students into 10 years is about 25,000 years of cumulative work experience that you bring to the table. That is including the alumni as well. And so you have a wonderful opportunity to network, talk about diverse industries, cross-functional industries, and learn from your classmates. You will also meet several group assignments as you go through. These group assignments are leaderless, and they will allow you to fundamentally experience group dynamics without a designated leader. So the ability to collaborate with several people is very, very important. So I've covered three important aspects. One is the quality of the faculty, the great curriculum, the pedagogy that we follow. What else makes us great? So the aspect of formative assessment. So we are not a school that just looks at your trimester end examination as the end all. You've got some really difficult assignments that come in the midst of the course. You're expected to pay attention and follow on them closely. You're expected to bring out creative solutions to whatever problems the professor has set. And eventually, at the end of the program, you will meet a capstone project. This capstone project is really, really important. Just today morning, we kicked off a program, a management development program on the balanced scorecard. You must attend these programs because they take you or give you an insight into new vistas of management. And you must understand several frameworks and models. That is the conceptual understanding that we would like you to learn. But why is this scorecard so important, the balanced scorecard? Think about it. The balanced scorecard was sort of enunciated in 2004 by about 12 students and 2 professors at Harvard Business School. And today it is followed by some of the foremost organizations in the world, including Apple, Infosys, Tata Steel, Hindustan Unilever, and the who's who of industry. A program that was thought about and culminated in a classroom, 10 students and 2 professors. And that is the order of the day, co-creation of knowledge. It's not about lecturing anymore. You can go and find information on the internet or generative AI. But what you need to do is to work with your professor and come up with something that is path breaking, something that is innovative and creative, something that the world has not seen before. And that would make us a truly great program. Google's founders, Sergey Brin and Larry Page, worked with a professor in the Stanford laboratory to come up with one of the world's greatest companies. And you have several stories as such. So today, universities are a place where you co-create knowledge with people who might have a little bit more knowledge than you. And then you sort of burst upon the world and make a difference, as several of our students have done. So the Executive MBA program has also put forth several entrepreneurs who have started their own companies, fledgling as of now, but I'm sure they will grow to and become better as we go across. So this executive MBA program is, as far as I'm concerned, is not a certification program. We're not a degree giving program. This program is to allow you to become better managers, great leaders, fantastic decision makers, and great problem solvers. Because that is what India and that is what the world wants. And that is why you have Indians occupying some of the highest positions all across the world in large corporations. Because our managerial talent is some of the best in the world. And as India grows, and you'll hear this term frequently, demographic dividend. Well, my young friends, the demographic dividend is short, and say it's going to go away in the next 30, 35 years. India is going to start aging by, say, 2060. So window is short, but you have a great opportunity to learn through your life, learn useful things. And like I was saying in today morning's kickoff for the balance scorecard, something that you can't measure is not worth doing. So measure your progress consistently. We have other formative tools that will be introduced to you. For example, in the workplace, you have a managerial diary. Note down challenges, experiences, difficulties, conversations, and then track it over the next 17 months. Talk to your professor, talk about your experiences, and see how you can gain insights and reflections on your own journey. Introspect, be mindful. And I'm sure all of you will emerge as much better managers, transformed leaders, and great prospects for industry. Eventually, industry across the world is our customer. And you are to work with us in serving industry better. Thank you very much. And it's been a pleasure meeting you this morning.
Thank you, sir, for your encouraging words. School of Commerce and Management Studies have incredibly talented faculty who are the greatest resource to the university. Many faculty are leaders in their fields and are applying their expertise, doing research and real-world practice to address both the most pressing challenges of the day and enduring human questions. Now, I would like to request the professors to please introduce themselves and share few words with all the students. I would like to call Professor Solai Bhaskaran to introduce himself.
Thank you, Professor Jayasri. Congratulations to each and every student who got into this rigorous program for rigorous students. I must be grateful to our captain, Nagaraj sir. Along with him, so far I taught 2,000 students of your seniors. That's our background. I'll be coming to teach you HRM subject soon, the first day itself. As far as my background is concerned, you can see me in the LinkedIn, Dr. Solai Bhaskaran from IIT Delhi. And we in the HRM subject, we are likely to cover up 5-6 modules, one on transactional HRM, two on transformational HRM, third on strategic HRM, fourth on industrial relations and employee relations, fifth on international and global HRM, and the last one could be the best HR practices. So the approach here, it's going to be more of a general management approach to solve the business problem as a HR business partner, not simply as a staff function. It will be interesting. We will cover up lot many case studies, actual studies, questionnaires to understand one. But we sincerely request you students to come to the large extent possible to the campus, all the 6 sessions. That will give an enriching experience. And also come prepared, read all those assignments and papers. We will be sharing extensively with a lot of articles, information, and resources for you. So please make it very seriously. Again, I would like to end. It's a serious program. It's a rigorous program. You can't take it too casually. The demand would be too much on you because we are trying to cover in 18 hours a course which is normally covered in 40 hours. With this background, we look forward to see you soon. I think probably on the 5th of July is going to be the first class. And come prepared. I wish you all the best. Congratulations once again. Thanks a lot.
I would like to call Dr. Muthu Gopalakrishnan to introduce himself.
Madam, he's not there. You can go to the next person.
Okay, I request Professor Rameshian to introduce himself.
Hi, good morning to all the students of the 21st cohort. Welcome, a decision well made. I'll be taking your marketing management course with the very first class scheduled for this upcoming weekend. Look forward to more interactive discussions, more about me, more about yourselves, and going along the journey of understanding what is marketing and how do we use that in business. That's about for now, and all the very best. Thank you.
I would request Professor V.V. Rajan to introduce himself.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, professors. Good morning to all the students who have taken this major decision to do this course. I really wish you good luck with this program, with this incredible program. I am Professor Rajan with over 25 years of experience in the industry related to advertising, media, and marketing. And you will see me when you're taking marketing specialization. Yeah, so I wish you well. And ma'am, once again, thank you so much. Yeah, good luck.
I would like to call Professor Srinivas Iyengar to introduce himself.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Srinivas Iyengar. I've got about 27 years of experience in technology industry. I lived in US, Europe, many different parts of the world before coming back to India and settling down. I've been teaching last 5 years, and currently I also work with a company called Happiest Minds as Vice President, heading the healthcare life sciences business. I'll be teaching you a very interesting topic on digital enterprise. As you all know, today technology isn't just a support function, rather it's an engine for transformation. And I can very clearly say that today every business is a digital business, whether you're in manufacturing, finance, healthcare, or retail. So digital capabilities are redefining how do we create value. So in this course, we will together explore how data platforms, AI, and cloud technologies they're reshaping the business models. I'll share you how different enterprises are transforming with very real life stories. But more importantly, we'll focus on how you, as future leaders, you can drive this change strategically wherever you're working. Because digital transformation isn't just about adopting tools; it's about reimagining the entire enterprise's agility and innovation and growth. Thank you so much.
Professor Sanjay,
No, sir. No.
you raised your hand.
Yes.
I don't know. Okay, sir. Sorry.
I would request Professor Sanjay K to introduce himself.
That hand was not intended. Good morning and a warm welcome to all of you. I would reassure you that this is going to be an incredible journey of 17 to 18 months. My name is Professor Sanjay. I come with about 30 years of both corporate as well as entrepreneurial experience. I'll be co-teaching a subject called organization theory along with Dean Sir. The most important asset for any organization is people. Something that most people struggle with is how to manage people. Hopefully, this subject, organization theory, can give you some insights, some models, some theory on how successful managers manage high performance teams. So looking forward to interacting with all of you in the class. Thank you, and again, a warm welcome.
I would like to call Professor Mohan Srinivasan to introduce himself.
Yeah, good morning, all the students, and welcome to this great program. My name is Professor Mohan Srinivasan. I have almost 3 decades of experience in the IT industry, mainly with IBM for almost 2 decades, where I worked in India and abroad. So I'll be teaching you global business in the 3rd trimester. And welcome once again, all the students. Hope to see you.
I would like to request Professor Anurag Jalan to introduce himself.
Sorry, you are muted.
All right. So good morning, students. I'll be teaching you economics in the 2nd trimester. Economics, they say, they say that business is nothing but applied economics. So economics is to business studies what physics and chemistry are to the engineering sciences, the physical what physical sciences are to engineering. And in terms of my experience, I have about 35 years of experience after my bachelor's. And I've tried my hand at a few things, and I'll be bringing all that experience into the classroom. So we'll be meeting next trimester. Until then, goodbye. We'll meet next trimester.
I would like to request Professor Rajat Rashmi to introduce herself.
Good morning, students. Good morning, all faculties. And it's so nice to see 21st. So we have turned like adults, right? So as a course, congratulations all you students who have chosen to be here, because education is your best passport to success and you have chosen one of the best places to study. I'm a chartered accountant with 20 plus years of experience in different fields. I'm also a trained trainer and coach. I will be taking business law, ethics, and social responsibilities in the second trimester. So I'll be seeing you all there. But till then, I guess ethics is something that I expect you guys to follow on a daily basis. So all your assignments should be done by you and not by AI or your friend. You need to be present in the classroom in order to gain the best knowledge that you can gather. I'm going to introduce myself a lot more as we meet next trimester, but I guess the most important thing that I want to tell you today is that once you take a decision to educate yourself, then give your fullest to it, not just partial parts of you, because this is going to be life changing. So good luck to all of you. Thank you.
I would like to call Professor Jitendra Patri to introduce himself.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, students, and welcome to the School of Commerce and Management Studies and for your Executive MBA program. My name is Jitendra Patri, and I teach entrepreneurship. And like Dean said, I think the entrepreneurial mindset is something that one needs to inculcate in whatever level you are, right? So I'll meet you in trimester 2. And till then, all the very best and enjoy your program.
Thank you, sir. I would like to request Professor Srinivas B. Vijayavaraghavan to introduce himself.
Hello, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the EMBA program. A little bit about myself. I've worked in the software industry for about 24 years, a large part of that as a CMO for fast-growing startups across multiple sectors. Some of them have gone public and a couple of unicorns. So the course that I will be teaching is called Strategic Decision Making and Management. And decision making is all about making trade-offs. It's A versus B and all the subsequent fallouts due to that. And I've had the opportunity to see a lot of these decisions and be part of these decisions being taken over the years. And I look forward to sharing some of those experiences with you and to help you along in your decision making for your organizations. Thank you and welcome again.
I would request Professor Satyajit Datta Roy to introduce himself.
Hi, good morning, everyone, and a very warm welcome to the Executive MBA program. It is such a pleasure to be here with all of you. I teach corporate finance, and what I hope to do in that curriculum that we go through is that you not only understand the basics of it, but you're also able to contribute to your organization when you go back and be able to make it much more fruitful. I look forward to a wonderful interaction with all of you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I request Professor Arvind Keshwagiri to introduce himself.
Good morning, all. First of all, congratulations to each one of you for joining the DSU EMBA program. This program will add immense value to you, offering depth, diversity, and equipping you with decision-making skills. I will be teaching you operations management with a focus on the manufacturing industry. I look forward to interacting with all of you in the immediate future. Last but not the least, I thank Professor Nagaraj Subbarao, Dean, for giving me this opportunity to be a part of the faculty at Dayanand Sagar University. Thank you. Once again, I look forward to meeting all of you. Thanks.
I request Professor Sridharan Narayan to introduce himself.
Yeah, good morning, and I'm Sridharan Narayan. I come with decades of experience in advertising and marketing. And I would recommend that some of you at least should take this specialization because it is a horizontal specialization needed by every industry vertical. It's highly competitive and a rewarding field. And it is interdisciplinary in nature, and it gives you a fast-forward track to a position of a CEO. Now, in trimester 4, you will deep dive into advertising and integrated marketing communications. That's the course I take. You will learn about consumer behavior and market research, as well as social media marketing. And this will help you grow your organization. And that's what everybody is looking for, those kind of people. So I hope to see some of you in trimester 4. Thank you very much.
I request Professor Chaminda to introduce himself.
Thank you very much, sir.
Maybe we can.
What is the gap coming up? My name is Chaminda. I'm a senior professor at DSU.
No. Sir, come here. Come here, please. Come here, please. Take this. Can take this. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Here you go. You can now just.
Hello, good morning. I'm Chaminda here. I hope you can hear me. I'm a general professor at DSU. Here, I've actually visited now as a resident scholar in Bangalore. I just arrived last week and I'll be here for a few more days. So it's really nice to talk to you, even though it's not a planned activity. So I just want to tell you that based on my MBA experience across many countries in the world, mainly at the MBA level, I think you are in a very safe and really, exciting. It's a safe hand and exciting place. In DSU, based on my experience, it's a global class. You have very experienced and qualified faculty, very good resources and social network. So I congratulate all of you being part of the community, the academic community, and also looking forward to maybe see some of you later in the year. Ciao, all the best.
Thank you, sir. I request Professor Puchi Babu to introduce himself.
Good day to one and all. It's indeed a great pleasure interacting with you through DSU. First, I would like to congratulate all the working professionals as DSU students. It's indeed a great pleasure for you to transform yourself to the next level. I pray to Almighty to bless you with hope to reach to the next level of your career. I also would like to tell that I have at least a couple of decades of experience. I'm working as a global mentor for startups in Wadhwani Foundation. And I'm that's for the past 2 decades I am there. I'm as an SAP APJ professor who will be extensively working with SAP products, giving some of those products which are evolving. Currently, there is something called SAP Jolie, which is with artificial intelligence. The product is yet to launch. Coming back to my experience, as an entrepreneur, I will be as a mentor. In the industry, I have been more focused on the processes, as I have some experience on business process management, process reengineering, process methodology, as well as process modeling. Therefore, this is a very important focus. So therefore, business processes is one of my area of focus. And in the academics, I have some experience in a couple of decades, again, teaching in business school and other places. And here I'll be more focused on the academics, pedagogy, and my pedagogy will be blended learning. Now, coming back to my subject here, I would be looking into research methodology. My methodology more of fun and learn. Past students are very interested to learn the way the pedagogy. I will be transforming to the students' requirement. Therefore, I first request don't miss my classes. Please join those classes, and it's very important. Today, one person to go into the industry forward, one should be continuously learning. This is one thing which industry requires, and this DSU provides you. Since you are already taken the best decision, therefore the next best decision will be reaching great heights, making India great. I think that should be the slogan for you, to make India great again, and DSU as DSU ambassadors is what we wish. That's all from my side. More to talk in the class. I thank all the Captain Sir and all. I wish all my colleagues and all the best. Thank you very much.
I request Professor Chandrasekhar PK to introduce himself.
Hello, good morning, everybody. This is Professor Chandrasekhar here. I'm an alumnus from the Xavier Institute of Management, Bhubaneswar, come with 30 plus years of experience in industry and as an entrepreneur and in the academics as well. Okay, so I teach the HR related subjects at Dhananjay Sagar University, and specifically in the, I teach compensation management, where you'll understand in the class, why you are paid, what you are paid. So let's meet up in the class and then discuss more about the importance of compensation management to attract and retain and engage the best of the talent in the industry for which you are already there as such. Thank you very much. Look forward to seeing you all in the last semester.
I request Professor Anand Das Gupta to introduce himself.
I am Professor Anand Das Gupta. I am having more than 35 years of experience, having taught in 3 IIMs, Kozhikode, Rohtak and SIMO, and I am into the research now. And right now I am the adjunct professor of DSU. I look forward to teaching you the global HRM, because HRM is my subject, and some other topics for having interaction with my students. Thank you, madam.
I request Professor M.G. Raghuraman to introduce himself.
Good morning, students. I come with nearly 38 years of corporate experience, 22 years in the Indian Railways, and thereafter for 16 years in the global IT industry. I worked for EDS, Hewlett Packard, subsequently Infosys, and I retired as CIO Infosys 10 years back. Since then, I'm an executive coach, consulting and coaching corporate leaders and young CEOs. Last 5 years, I've been teaching thanks to the opportunity given by the captain. I teach project management and lean management. I request all of you to definitely take one or both of these courses during your 4th semester. It's extremely valuable for you as working professionals to do a better job of what you're doing today and probably do more effective jobs for your company and grow in your career. Thank you.
I request Professor Hari Ambadapudi to introduce himself.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this program. This is Dr. Hari. I'm a part of DSU. I've been teaching for almost 4 to 5 years here. I got close to 22 years of professional experience. I worked with firms like Tata, GE, IBM before joining SAP. I come with a very wide range of industry, geography, and domain expertise covering manufacturing, supply chain, procurement, finance, whatnot. I teach project risk management in your trimester 4. If I have to put the risk management in context, if you just imagine the kind of delays that the Bengaluru, metro rail is happening. I mean, we all understand we need to have a plan. We need to execute it as per the plan. We are actually suffering because of the delays. If you just integrate this to an organization, there will be lots of plans, lots of challenges, lots of delays, lots of risks, lots of value leakages. What is that we are going to do in order to contain these impacts, ensure the profitability and the intended purpose of the project? This is exactly what we are going to discuss through a lot of information, great case studies from HBR on, and also fantastic participation from all of you. Looking forward to meeting you all in trimester 4 and wishing you all a great luck. Thank you.
I request Professor Shankar HN to introduce himself.
Yeah, good morning and congratulations to all of you. At present, I teach business analytics, particularly prescriptive analytics. I've taught earlier to this project management and operation management, and I have had continuous 54-year experience. I continue to be adjunct faculty at Dhananjay Sagar University. I'm a profit center head for an Indian company. I manage a large global network, and I'm also a senior consultant for some European companies, actively involved. I've been an entrepreneur. I come with background of engineering and management, and very largely IT. There's no area of IT and not touch software, including system software, infrastructure management. And I've grown through the rank to be the CEO, president and CEO, director and board of a Indo-Danish joint venture. I've also been a successful entrepreneur. And today I'm happy. I don't see work as anything different. It is integral to my life. I enjoy whatever I do. In a fast changing world, there is something new every day. So learning has become a habit for me. I enjoy teaching. I enjoy working with you, the capstone project particularly. Hope to see you in the class. Be regular participant, not to miss out, because what happens in the class, you take away a lot of learning than just going through a recorded session and PowerPoint slide, where you don't get a chance to interact and bring your own problem and seek solution. So I welcome you all. Wish you all the best.
I request Professor Rohit Kaushal to introduce himself.
Good morning. Hello, everyone, and a very warm welcome to the Executive MBA program. Let me start by congratulating each one of you for making this bold, thoughtful, and a forward-looking decision to invest in yourself. Trust me, it's not just a career move. It's also about how you will transform your life and get the maximum out of this program. My name is Professor Rohit. I am a chartered accountant by profession, and I bring with me over 2 decades of global industry experience. I have had the privilege to work across 6 different international locations with some of the most respected large multinational corporations. Currently, in my role as a CFO for a 5 billion multinational org, I lead and transform large-scale financial transformations and strategic growth initiatives for the business. You've taken up a program that really hinges upon what you give into it. So I really urge each one of you to give your best, work on the assignments, make sure that you are discussing and debating and bringing the best from a conversation standpoint to each of these conversations. By the way, I will be teaching entrepreneurship during the trimester 4, and it's always a joy to work with energetic, ambitious people who either are having ideas about entrepreneurship or are already working on a certain venture. I'll be very happy to help support and look forward to how we can continue to grow and develop those ideas into realistic functioning business units. So that is what I'll be doing. So till then, enjoy the journey, challenge yourself, and remember you belong here, and the decision will actually help you open more doors based on how you and what you put into this program. Thank you so much.
I request Professor Anand Popli to introduce himself.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning. My name is Anand. I have worked in the industry, mainly IT and management consulting, for about 30 years. Last 5 years, I'm teaching in this school. I will meet you in trimester 4. I teach a subject called performance management, which is part of HR specialization. And in terms of education, I have done my master's in computer science and an MBA, and I look forward to meeting you soon.
I request Captain Himanshu Joshi to introduce himself.
Thank you, Jayashree ma'am. Good morning, everyone present, and good morning, students. Allow me to address the students now. You have taken, I would say, a great step in the right direction, and irrespective of what stage of your career you are in, this is going to act as an enabler for you to scale greater heights. I teach communication and strategy to MBA students, but to you, I will be teaching L&D to those of you who choose HR as their specialization, and we will meet in the fourth trimester. A little bit about me. I'm Captain Himanshu Joshi, a naval veteran with over 3 decades of service in various domains in the Navy. I'm an all-weather helicopter, sea combat helicopter pilot, and a specialist in naval logistics. I'm also a specialist in human group behavior analysis, and a counselor and a psychotherapist. And this is my 9th year in higher education after having served the Indian Navy for 30 plus years. And this, incidentally, is my 17th executive MBA cohort. Thank you all, and do well, do very well as you go ahead. Over to you, ma'am.
I request Professor Kumel to introduce himself.
Hi, Professor Jayashree, thank you so much. And thank you so much, Captain Nagaraj Subra, for giving me this opportunity. And good morning to all the respected faculties and the students. My name is Kumel Kirmani. I'm a marketing professor by choice, and I also practice what I teach in my classes. So I run 2 startups. One is Wisol Education, which is a branding marketing agency, and the other one is a cloud kitchen run with my wife, award-winning cloud kitchen by NDTV. Starting with trimester 4, I had the opportunity to teach the subject, which is consumer behavior and market research. You all know that Prada, a global luxury brand, is now in news for selling 400 rupees ka Kolhapuri chappals for 1,20,000 rupees and upwards. Why? All because of perception, branding, and consumer behavior understanding. This is what it takes, how you can position, understand your products, understand your consumer, and develop products and strategies that can make your brand globally recognized. And this is not just theory, this is real business, and this is what we're going to talk in our class coming forward. So thank you so much and welcome once again, and let's build brands that the world will be proud of. Thank you.
I request Professor Karthik G to introduce himself.
Good morning, all. My name is Professor Karthik. I have about a little more than 2 decades of experience in the corporate world. I currently work as a Chief Revenue Officer for one of the funded company called BGC Digital in Bangalore. I'll be teaching global sales and management, where we would be going into the depth about how do we run businesses in various countries and what it takes to make your product or your service successful when we look at the top 10 or 15 countries and structuring the entire go-to-market strategy around it. Once again, it's a good decision on your MBA program, and welcome aboard. Thank you.
I request Dr. Abhijit Chakravarti to introduce himself.
Thank you, Professor Jayashree. Good morning, all. I welcome this 21st cohort of Executive MBA on board. On academics, I'm double masters in MBA and MCOM, and then PhD in finance from NIT Silchar. I am a fellow from III. I worked for corporates in Tata, Birla, and Axis Bank kind of companies for 15 years. Then I joined academics. In this MBA course, I take up global finance under global business specialization. Anyone taking this specialization will meet me in the 4th trimester. Thank you.
I request Professor Archie D'Souza to introduce himself.
I think he's not there. He can skip.
No, I'm here.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Very good morning to all of you. And thank you, Professor Jayashree and Professor Captain Nagraj for having me as part of this great gathering. I've been with the Executive MBA since its inception. And as far as the Executive MBA is concerned, I teach project management in the 4th trimester, along with Professors MG and Professor Hari, who had introduced themselves earlier. I also teach supply chain management, and I've written a book very recently on blockchain technology. This is one of the 6 books that I've written on various subjects related to supply chain and project management. For those of you who take project management, you'll be meeting me in the 4th trimester. It's a great program that you have joined. Today, many of our past students are there across the world. Very recently, we had one of our students communicating with us from Toronto, where she's got a very big position in the Toronto office of Wipro as uh, a program manager there. So people who've joined this program have all done very well in corporate life, either in their own companies or leaving elsewhere. So all the best and thank you so much.
I request Professor Satish Talikota to introduce himself.
Good morning, students. This is Professor Satish Talikota. So I take up total quality management subject as a part of operations management in the last trimester. And so I've been teaching TQM thanks to Captain Sir. I've been teaching since 2020, so it's been more than about maybe around 15 batches. So every time keep adding value to the content which we put it across to the students for them to apply in their organizations. One thing which I'd like to say before I conclude is that take your capstone project extremely seriously. I mean, it's not too early to talk about it because you are all experienced people. You know what value you want to bring to your organization and enhance your capability, etc. So take some topic, be clear on that, and when you attend the classes right from the first semester onwards, you can just take the nectar out of each class and add value to your capstone project as it piles up in your last session, last semester, trimester, when you are due for your capstone project. So more we'll discuss during our session. Thanks, ma'am.
Jayashree madam, call the next one.
You're on mute.
Jayashree, you're on mute. Yeah.
Sorry, sir. I request Professor Abubakar to introduce himself.
Thank you, ma'am. For program.
I think we lost him.
Can I call the next person, sir?
Please.
I request Professor A.G. Krishnan to introduce himself.
Good morning, students. Welcome to this batch of 16 months of very regressive schedule for you. But my advice is don't skip any classes and don't keep the doubts with you. Share it with the faculty. We are all there for helping you to understand the subject very clearly and try to apply it wherever you are working. And as far as I am concerned, I am A.G. Krishnan. I am a chartered accountant, cost accountant, company secretary by qualification. And I have worked in multinational companies and also done big audits like Hindustan Aeronautics. And I have been teaching executive MBA from the inception in Dayanand Sagar. My best wishes to all of you and do well. Thank you.
Thank you. I got disconnected. Sorry, ma'am. I'll introduce.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so my name is Abubakar Siddiq, and I have 2 decades of experience. I have worked with companies like JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, SocGen, Moody's, to name few. I work as a director in MNC now. So I've been with the program from the inception, like 20 batches club so far. And I'll be teaching SAPM and financial derivatives for students who take finance specialization. Yeah, I welcome everyone to the program. Thank you.
I request Professor Vinay Rao to introduce himself.
A very good morning to all my esteemed colleagues and to Captain Sir. So bright and early in the morning, I thank you for making this decision to take the program because, as a lot of my esteemed colleagues said, it really is a life changer. It helps you to elevate your personal and professional standing to another level. So the only couple of, I would say, requests and not instructions is ensure that not only are you attending the classes, but coming prepared preemptively so that you can really you pose some challenging questions to us and get us to explore different venues of thought. I will meet all of you in trimester 4, where I teach subjects on introduction to entrepreneurship, business plan development, and the like. So on a bright and early on a Saturday morning, thank you so much for your time and wish you all the best.
I request Professor K. N. Amarnath to introduce himself.
Yeah, thank you, Professor. Good morning, students. Thanks for choosing a very good program at Dynans. So, with regard to myself, I am a mathematical statistician by training. So, I have got about 3.5 decades of experience. So, I have my double masters and I have my PhD in management. So, I work with a company, especially creating intellectual property products in the aspect of data science mainly. If you choose business analytics, I'll be meeting you in trimester 4 along with Professor Shankar and Professor Amulya Panda. And some tips or whatever it is, I think many professors covered here. So please take your capstone project, probably too early to say, but yes, probably start preparing for that thing, which is very much essential. As also one thing which I will emphasize is in trimester 3, especially your research methodology. So that is very much important there. So that also happens to be something, a bridge between whatever you want to do and try to come up in your capstone projects. Thanks once again for selecting this program and hope we meet in trimester 4. Thank you.
I request Professor Sriramu to introduce yourself.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, everybody. I'm Sriram. I take up the course Digital Strategy and Digital Transformation, part of IT Management, Information Technology Management, which is actually, it deals with digital business management. Professor Srinivas Iyengar has already given you an introduction about it. And one of the important part of this course is, see, as we know, we are all moving towards digital world, and managing a digital business is becoming almost mandatory for all managers and for all leaders, right? And change in the mindset. So this is what we are going to focus on. And one of the most important thing is not the domain knowledge, because the domains are changing. The way of strategies, everything is getting toppled down, right? So what is the most important is critical thinking. Okay, you would have heard many CEOs from top companies now talking about in an AI-driven world, in AI-driven business, okay, critical thinking is most essential. And this course, okay, critical thinking is embedded into all the 3 courses that you're going to see in the final and 4th trimester. So we are going to also teach you about nuances of critical thinking. And only when we know about the nuances do we come to know how little of it, we have it in ourselves. So once again, welcome all of you. Okay, and all the best to all of you. Thank you very much.
I request Professor Sanjay Koteshwaran to introduce himself.
Yeah, good morning, ma'am. Thank you. I'm Sanjay. I have about 27 years of experience in the software industry, essentially building software products. I work for a company called EY, where I lead the team to build AI products for EN1. Prior to that, I spent 27 years with SAP, where I was the global head of the ERP product. I will be teaching you software product management, and I look forward to seeing the class. Have fun and have a lot of success.
I request Professor Arindam Sen to introduce himself.
Hi, good morning, students. I hope I'm audible. So I'm Dr. Arindam Sen, and by qualification, I'm engineer, MBA, and PhD from Institute in India and abroad. I spent almost more than 2.5 decades in industry, and I'm also a visiting faculty to this program for last few years. And I'll teach you in the IT aspect of supply chain and the core logistic and supply chain. And today, this logistic and supply chain become the driver of backbone of industrial progress. As India will be the 3rd largest economy after 2 or 3 years, we need to have an improved supply chain infrastructure and better supply chain operation and planning to achieve that state. So from that perspective, the knowledge that we share in this course, right, it will be extremely important for all of you. And I have been teaching in this course for last few years, and I can share my experience. The students who are graduating through this program, after that, when they are joining various companies or even in the existing company, they are taking various roles. They call me and tell me that whatever the tools and techniques in management they have learned in this program, they're invaluable. They're applying this in their workplace and getting recognized and respected, right? So if you can attend this program very seriously, that all of you will do, right? Then I'm telling you, it will be a game changer in your career. Other professor has also mentioned the same thing. It'll be a change maker in your own company by applying the knowledge that we gain through this program. And you will learn the best thing in the supply chain, what is the latest, as per the latest trend, and what industry is adopting. We'll cover the core supply chain at the same time, an IT aspect, at the same time the AI and the Gen AI aspect, where industry started adopting in a big way. So welcome to the course. Do it, attend all the classes. That is very much important, right? And give your 100% and make this program and let this program be a change maker in your life. That's all. Wish you all the best. I'll meet you in the class.
I request Professor Anirban Paul to introduce himself.
Thanks, Jayashree. My name is Anirban Paul, and I have been in the industry for more than 20 years. I've been in supply chain organizations, supply chain restructuring, translating the business requirements to supply chain requirements, and then also in SAP. Actually, my SAP career started in 2003 with SAP India. So here I'll be teaching supply chain and materials management. I wish you all the best and hope to meet you soon. Thanks.
I request Professor Asta Kumbat to introduce herself.
Hi all, good morning. Myself, Dr. Asta Kumbat. So I have done my engineering, MBA, MPhil and PhD in supply chain management. I have 17 plus years of experience in marketing, operations and supply chain management. I have worked with Pantaloons, Aditya Birla, Central, Future Group, Northern Trust, to name a few. I'll be meeting you all in trimester 4 during the subject of international supply chain and operations planning. And as my colleagues have already said, like how is the bright future of supply chain, and India is going to be the superpower in supply chain in coming few years. So yes, with all this, welcome you all in trimester 4. Thank you.
I request Professor Alagiri to introduce himself.
Good morning, everyone. So I'm Alagiri. I got around 3 decades experience, 15 years from corporate and 15 years entrepreneurial experience. I do run a digital transformation consulting company from Chennai. And also last year I started a deep tech company in healthcare and a deep tech in education. And as part of the startup, I'm building AI as well as GenAI product for larger societal problems. So I'm going to deliver product lifecycle management for this cohort. And looking forward to work with all of you and want to learn from all of you. Thank you very much.
I request Professor Pramod Deshpande to introduce himself.
Hi, am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Hi, good morning to all of you. Good morning, Captain, and good morning to students. Like all the professors said, it's going to be a life changer for you. I agree 100% with that. So congratulations for choosing this path to improve your career opportunities. I'm Pramod Deshpande. I have been in the IT industry for 30 plus years. I run my own startup and do some consultings related to product for some US companies. And I will be teaching product strategy as part of your elective. And like somebody was, earlier professors were talking about supply chain. For India to be the future powerhouse, we will need products, and we will need the right minds to start taking control of the products and product development. And I guess that will be the way forward for Indian youth. And we are looking forward to people like you who will, start driving that product revolution in India. So welcome all. And again, a couple of suggestions that try to make the sessions more interactive, because the sessions like mine, where we're talking about product, etc., we will learn from each other more, and there's a lot of to explore. So let us keep this very, very interactive, and can't highlight more about the capstone project. Yeah, and wish you all the best. Thank you.
I request Professor Shashank Narendran to introduce himself.
Yeah, very good morning, all of you, and a warm welcome to DSU. I'm Professor Shashank. I teach product go-to-market strategy in the fourth trimester. So, product management is a very interesting subject where you learn about how to ideate a product through user research and how to work with engineers to build it, and finally, how to launch, test, and scale the product. Right. So I've worked across several tech first companies like Samsung, Swiggy, and Paytm. I also run a startup in the age tech space. So you'll hear a lot of real life examples during the course. Education wise, I'm an MBA from IIM Bangalore and a mechanical engineer from NIE. Looking forward to meet you all in the classroom. Thank you.
I request Professor Amulya Panda to introduce himself.
Imtiaz, can you just play the video? Hello, dear Imtiaz sir.
Skip, sir.
Please play the video.
So we can skip it.
Yeah, okay, skip it.
Madam, you can call the alumni.
Yes, sir. It gives me an immense pleasure to continue everlasting ties with our alumni. To share their memories and their journey, we have with us Mr. Sundarajan and Ms. Kausalya. Mr. Sundarajan is heading the customer support department at Azuga. Azuga. Sundarajan brings over 27 years of extensive experience across customer experience, technical support, and inside sales. Throughout his career, he has held key consultative, individual contributor, and leadership roles at prominent organizations including Dell, Aspect, and Azuga. Known for his strategic approach and commitment to service excellence, he has consistently driven impactful customer engagement initiatives. Sundarajan holds an executive MBA in operations from Dayanand Saga University, further enhancing his ability to lead high-performing teams and deliver customer-centric solutions. Most recently, he has been promoted to Senior Director, Technical Support Organization, recognizing his continued contribution and leadership in the field. Now I request Mr. Sundarajan to share his experience with us.
You are muted. Sundarajan, please unmute yourself. Sundarajan, please unmute yourself.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, people. First of all, congratulations in terms of deciding to invest in yourself. Always, it's always like, it's whatever you're going to go through now, the experience for the next 17 months, nobody's going to take it away from you. And when you have signed up for this program, what you have really signed up for, when you have signed up for this program, what you have really signed up for is an extensive experience where you are not only going through the course and you're not only going through the course, but also you're going through the experiences of various people who you're going to interact with during this during the training and the professors. and of course, the very practical approach of handling and working with each subject. Uh, some very key parts of this program is the projects and the assignments that comes with these. And I would really recommend that you uh, do it, take it by heart. Just don't do it as a course, but do it as something where you can imbibe the experience and knowledge. Because what you're doing today and what you're invested today is not just to get one additional degree to get another job, but actually taking yourself to the next level of thinking, next level of contribution, and opening a door to develop your thought process, to make changes and build teams and build organizations and do a lot of business. So all the best. It's all the best and enjoy the next 17 months. Believe me, you are investing in yourself. There cannot be anything better than that. Thanks.
Hi,
Thank you,
Sundarajan.
Mr.
I hope you're doing well. Sundarajan.
Any questions? Anything?
No, I said hello.
Hey, hi. How are you, sir?
Good. Thanks for coming.
Most welcome. My pleasure. And anytime you call me, I'll come.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you,
See you.
Sundarajan. Now I
Thank
would
you.
like to call Ms. Kausalya. Ms. Kausalya is a Senior Assistant Vice President at Wells Fargo. She is a dynamic corporate professional with over 5 years of experience in banking sector. Her expertise spans risk management, regulatory compliance, control frameworks, and quality assurance across banking operations. She has worked across both the first and second line of defense, supporting strategic decisions throughout robust risk and compliance practice. Passionate about mentoring, she actively guides individuals in resume building and interview preparation. Kausalya holds an executive MBA in Business Analytics from Dayanand Sagar University and a bachelor's in Business Administration from ASC Degree College. I would request Kausalya to share her experience.
Thank you for the introduction, Professor Jayashree. So, hello everyone, and once again, thank you for this opportunity to share my experience as an alumni. I am Kausalya Rajaram, and they have given a brief introduction. So, one-liner is I work for both first and second line of defense risk is my course of work. So, talking about my experience in executive MBA, yes, definitely, it's a program where you get to learn a lot of subjects. You get to choose your own specialization and become an expertise in that. There are two important things that has helped me a lot. Definitely, this executive MBA is one of the very important reasons why I am here today. There are multiple promotions within this 5 years of experience that I have got post my executive MBA. So the first important thing is I echo my thoughts with various other professors and also the Sundarajan sir who spoke previously to me, is that you get to talk to professors, you get to ask questions, and you talk whenever you conversate with them, you have a lot of things to learn. Their experiences and your perspective changes towards your work life and handling situations, solving problems, and especially with dealing with various other colleagues and people with different mindsets. So this is one of a very important thing. And second thing is you attending the college, you going in person in the class, is networking with your friends who's going to sit with you and study with you from various other backgrounds. So you get to, for me, I got to meet friends from hotel management, medical, from automobile, technology. So I have friends who are in various industries, right? So you get to know what's happening in the other industries. You get to know other options that you can choose, not only in the shell that you belong. And when you conversate with all of these people, it's your the whatever you're thinking, your perceptions or how you see various things changes. And definitely you get to graduate, you get to learn. But upskilling in this way is what is required as of 2025, is to know what's happening around as we everything is going in a faster pace. So I wish all the very best to each one of you. Make sure you take up your assignments and everything very seriously and work towards it, which gives you a very good exposure to a lot of things. So this executive MBA is way much going to give you a lot of exposure. So make use of it at most. And thank you all. Thank you, Professor, for this great opportunity. I'm really grateful. Thank you.
Thank you, Kausalya, for sharing your words. Now we would break for 15 minutes and get back, resume back at 12 o'clock. Thank you. A small announcement. Presence of the faculties for the next section, next session need not be compulsory. The professor can sign off from the meeting if necessary.
Thank you, Professor Jayashree. I may sign off. Thank you so much.
Great job. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Huh? Lord, yeah, Lord. Okay, like addition.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Should I call him?
Welcome back, everyone. Now I would like to call Arvind sir to share on program overview. Over to you, Arvind sir.
Thank you, madam. Good afternoon, professors and students. Hope I am audible. Can you hear me? Yes? Just check the audio.
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, welcome to the program. And my name is Arvind Envi, and I have been associated with DSU since last 7-8 years. And this is the 21st batch of Executive MBA program that we are starting today. And many of you have discussed with us previously with the counselors with Jaro, the Wisol, Marketrix, and some of you have interacted with me directly at DSU. And as you all know that it is a 17-month program, and we schedule classes on alternative Saturdays and Sundays. That is, in a month we have 2 Saturdays and 2 Sundays. Classes are held at University campus on Kudlu Gate. And as our dean emphasized that in his opening address, that the program focuses on enhancing your managerial skills and competencies. And we take 3 batches in a year: June, February, June, and October. All of you will be receiving an ERP link before July 5th. Through GNUMS. I would request you to please note this GNUMS, because you may not directly get a link from ERP where you can access your course outline, your recorded sessions, then your syllabus, the case studies, and other materials. Another important thing that we would like to clarify that we don't have online exams. All students are requested to attend examination at our university campus at Kudlugate. So this is regarding your specializations. After the end of trimester 3, you will be allowed to choose your specializations. There will be an open house session for this reason, and you can have a detailed discussion with your superiors at your organization and with our professors in the school. There will be a detailed guideline you will receive through email from the office regarding your specialization. And so these are the listed specializations that we are on offering. You have specializations like finance, HR, and marketing, then information technology management, operations, logistics and supply chain, project management, and product management. Then we are also discussing that the AI specialization will be introduced hopefully for the next batch. So please note your subjects, trimester wise. There are 16 subjects that you are going to clear, plus your project work in trimester 4. All of these courses carry 3 credits. And we also mentioned the subject abbreviation that will be helpful for your examination point of view. Your trimester 4 courses carry 4 credits. Your project carries 6 credits. In total, you are going to earn around 54 credits. As I was talking about project that you are going to do in your trimester 4, it's for the period of 4 weeks. The guidelines and all these details will be forwarded from the office. There will be a designated faculty who will be interacting with you and will be helping you throughout the project. And you will discuss with your project and complete it. These project reports will be subjected to plagiarism test. 20% of we allow up to 20% of the plagiarism to be clear. We need students to have only to minimum 20% to clear your plagiarism, and this will be subjected for the Viva review from the faculty panel. And all this project report has to be submitted as per the deadline. You will find the deadline and all these dates available on our ERP portal. Regarding your examination, you need to attend examinations, trimester end examination that will be evaluated on 40 marks. your assignments will carry 60 marks. There will be 2 assignments of 30 marks. So in total, you are going to be submitting 60 assignments for 60 marks, plus your time student marks. Whatever you get from your time student examinations will be added to your final score. The total passing requirement will be 40 marks. So this is how the assignment pattern will be. The first assignments professor will discuss with you in class in detail. The first assignment will be about the case study and essay answers. The second assignment will be about your presentations and short projects. The details and the guidelines you will get on your ERP very soon. We'll also would like to tell that, once you receive your ERP, as soon as you receive ERP link, please update your profile, your photograph, your documents on your ERP portal. And then after that, we will be checking your documents on the ERP portal, and then we will be able to allocate your USN number. You are requested to submit both the assignments. Then only will be eligible for your trimester end examinations. You are not allowed to submit only one assignment. So all assignments have to be submitted on ERP portal, and it will be graded by faculty, and no alterations will be done without. It will be done by only faculty, and nobody else will be able to make any changes once you submit. And if at all, if you miss on the regular examination schedule, you are required to take up the makeup examinations with a payment of 1,250 rupees per paper. All students are requested to submit your assignments on time. There will be a penalty for the delayed submissions, and there will be deduction in marks for your final score. So all students who clear the 16 papers and complete their academic requirements will be awarded a degree in the university notified convocation. Usually we schedule the university convocation will be notified in the month of November of every year. The program validity will expire after 36 months. You will be allowed to have an extension with an additional payment of fees, and you can have 1 year more extension to complete your pending and arrear papers. So this is your grading matrix. This will reflect on your marks cards, marks card, the grade point, and your percentage of marks and letter grade. So this is related to your fees. All of you by now, I think, have received your fee schedule, and this is also available on our website. I would request you to please note the schedule and make the tuition fees accordingly. And also request you to read the FAQs available on our website, and the detailed description of each of these specializations are also made available on our website under executive education. The JAR office will follow up on their examination fees, the installment fees. Our offices also will send you notices. Please spare some time, attention, and pay the tuition fees as per the schedule to be eligible for the trimester end examinations. Otherwise, you may not be able to download your hall tickets. All hall tickets are also will be made available for your examination on ERP portal. So this is some additional fees that we would like to make it very clear that any student who wished to repeat the term between the trimester will have to pay trimester repeat fee of 43,000. And all students are requested to make the trimester and examination fees and take the examinations. If by any chance that for official reasons, if you don't take examination, that will not be adjusted. You will have to make up examination fees, and you will have to appear for the examinations. We were discussing about the dual specialization. All students are allowed to take maximum 2 specializations. That after completing the first specialization, you are eligible to apply for a second specialization with an additional fees of INR 50,000. So this is our contact details. Please reach out to our office for any of your academic requirements. You can speak to Dr. Abhijit, our Deputy Director Academics. You can call me on my number for any operations related issues. You can call Malti Madam for student services related issues, and Mrs. Padmini for ERP related issues. And we also have our virtual class expert, Mr. Imtiaz, available for IT services for joining your class. I will also would like to request you all to check your class schedule, which will be forwarded by Monday. You hopefully we will update the schedule on the WhatsApp group. Request you all of you to join the WhatsApp group so that you will start receiving instructions from faculty and our dean. Follow the timeline. Please join. If you are in Bangalore, request you to join the classes at the Kudlugate campus. If you are online, please join the classes at least 10-15 minutes so that all your technical issues can be sorted.
Yeah, so Arvind, just input, I think, just go back to the last slide. So I think Malti madam may not be available because of her trip overseas.
Yeah, they can reach out to us and Mrs. Padmini, sir, and we can update if anybody, any new personnel joining, sir, we will update them later.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So we also encourage you to have a self-learning study. We have access to the portals like Coursera, DataIQ, NASCOM, AI, IMA, and EBSCO databases. Regarding your course material, you have access to the ERP portal where you can download the recorded sessions, case studies, articles, and other reading materials. Apart from this, you need to have the book where you can visit our campus library at third floor during weekdays, and you can carry some reference
So I
books.
urge all students to, buy a copy of the textbook because these are important courses. So at least start off with the first semester, buy a book, textbooks, keep it as your own reference library at home because it will come in useful. Are you finished, Arvind?
Yes, sir, I am done with the
Thank you so
presentation,
much.
and we can have the question and questions.
Don't see any questions. So if if you have any questions, please type them here so that we can answer them. If you have any queries, can use the chat. I think you can.
Students can use Q&A chat for typing their questions.
Yeah, you can use the chat. No questions?
Anybody has questions, please type your questions on the chat.
Yes,
so that
you can get this PPT. Maybe Professor Mr. Arvind will share it with you. Please remind him and he will share it with you. Yeah, so classes will happen only on Zoom platform. So I suggest that you download zoom.us on your laptop. Purna. Yeah, PPT will be shared, not a problem.
So please note down the link that you're going to receive the email from GNUMS regarding ERP.
Yeah, ERP has to be set up. It will take a little while. Don't worry about it. But 5th is your first class. Please turn up at 9:15. If you're logging in, please log in at 9:15. All details will be shared to you. Our preferred mode of communication is the email. So please make sure you're receiving emails. If you're not receiving emails soon, then please revert back to the team because you should be getting emails and you should be able to access information on the email. WhatsApp is a kind of informal form of communication. Library on weekends, yes. On working Saturdays, you can come and access the library. Attendance weightage given, of course, we would like people to attend at least 50% at the moment. But we also have recorded lectures and so on and so forth. We understand that there are a lot of working professionals. So, but of course, for you to get the greatest out of this program, good if you attend the classes. Yeah, books that will be referred to you shortly. We will also send you the course outlines or in your terminology, the syllabus. And please do get copies. Don't worry so much about the edition. Get a basic textbook and then I'm sure it will work. So there are no two specialization, Gulshan. There is one specialization. So you will finish 12 months and then you will take one specialization. That's the deal. That happens across 17 months. If you want to do a second specialization, there is a fee. So for example, if you want to do project management and say analytics, for the analytics, there is a fee. For the first specialization, there is no extra fee. Second one will carry a fee of 50,000. You're right. Sumant, is there any placement support? No, this program is for working professionals. We assume all of you have jobs, and so there is no placement. If you want placement, please join my full-time MBA program. It will set you back by about 13 lakhs. And please feel free. We still got some slot open. You can contact us, Sumant, and I will definitely have you placed. Subject wise group will be there. Not be subject wise, there'll be a group which will have to tackle assignments as a group assignment. You will live with this group for the rest of your tenure here. When there are classes, can I join the first session online? Yes, you can do that. You can do that. Now, Nikhil, no problem at all. Very flexible. You can keep it flexible. Don't worry. Will there be any WhatsApp group? Yes, there is a WhatsApp group, Preeti. If you have not joined it, please join it immediately. You can get the details from Mr. Arvind, Padmini, or Malti madam. Yeah. Yes, you will get Shiny. You will get a recorded video. The recorded video takes 4 working days after the class. So don't expect that it will turn up miraculously as soon as the class ends. It will take our virtual classroom expert, Mr. Imtiaz, takes about 3 to 4 days. It will be made available. Yes, definitely. At the time of joining, informed us there will be placement assistance. Whoever told you, you ask them, my friend, Devraj Jagannath. You still have time if you don't want to be part of this program. Please feel free. I am very clear. Everybody is very clear here that this is a program for working professionals. It is not for people looking for placement. I repeat, please come and join my full-time MBA program. We charge about a moderate fee of 13 lakhs, and I will ensure that you are placed. I want to make this crystal clear to everybody. Yogi, you did not get information about WhatsApp group. Arvind, please note down these people.
Sure, sir. I have noted.
Send them the link. Yeah.
Sure, sir. I will send.
ERP access will be given very quickly. We have to set it up because we still have 1 week to start the class, and we are expecting the last few students to join us. It will be set up. Not a big deal, but we will share assignments and so on with you any which way. No hindrance. So there's no need to get anxious about anything. Yeah. Are there assignments and capstone project or individual work? Yeah. So assignments and capstone project are 2 different things. Assignments carry 30 marks. Every course has 2 assignments. Capstone project carries 6 credits. It's very, very important. Very comprehensive, the capstone project, which occurs at the end of your program. So there will be both. So capstone project is definitely individual. Some assignments are individual. Some assignments are group assignments. So there are 2 types. You can get connected to alumni. Yeah, when you become an alumni, we will connect you. Which alumni you want to connect to, you come and tell us. The 2 alumni who are here, definitely we can do that. Don't expect me to share a database of alumni with you. But definitely when you become an alumni, you will be put in the alumni list. 100%. You want to meet somebody specific as an alumni, we will give you access. Not a big deal. Yeah, library is open on all days. You can come and visit it. No problem. Duration of 1 minute. Duration of the second specialization is a complete semester. Yes, yes, it will be. So both specializations are a complete semester. Semester 4. And there is a notional semester 5 if you take a second specialization. Good, you can notify Raghuram in your company because capstone project occurs only after 1 year. So you don't have to bother about it. But we encourage people to take live problems in their company and work upon it. That's why the working professional thing is very important. So we want you to take live problems in your company and work on it as a project with proper research and so on and so forth. Yeah. Full-time MBA means daily classes. Yes, there is a 90% attendance requirement. Your attendance will be clocked shiny. You can reach out to Mr. Arvind. He will put you across to the right person. Yeah, but definitely it is not a program for working professionals because we clock 90% plus attendance and you're expected to attend all days of the week except for Sundays maybe. So just to clarify, this is a program for working professionals. Yeah, I suppose so. I think you'll get a grade sheet after every semester. It's also on the website. You can download it from there as well. Mr. Gulshan, I don't know what's the confusion. You have 4 trimesters, each of 4 months. The last one may extend to 5 months, so 17 months. That is 4, 0, 4. Yeah, 4 into 3, 12 plus 5 is 17. If you want to do a second specialization, that will extend further by another 4 to 5 months. Is that clear, please? So a regular student will have only 4 trimesters with 1 specialization. If you want a second specialization, it will have to come at your behest. You'll have to write to us after you pass your first executive MBA degree, and then you can apply for a second one, and you can participate in another trimester and get a dual specialization when you pay us 50,000 rupees. I suppose so. So the process is still on red over you are that also I think it's polite to put your proper name rather than putting red, black, gray, blue, James Bond, and so on and so forth. Please don't do that when you join the classes. Yeah, to put your proper name and probably your USN number. Yes, we are working on AI. It has been submitted because all courses have to go to the academic council. We follow a process. It goes to the academic council, then it goes to the board of governors, and then goes to the Karnataka government. It has to be vetted and ratified. Work is in progress. As soon as it is available, I will let you know. So, Raghuram, you have a full 3 years in which to finish the executive MBA program. So you can do this program, then you can sit it out for about, say, 4 months, 6 months, 8 months, and then apply for the second one. You're still within reach. So you have to finish everything within 36 months. No, Lavanya, you will not have an individual mentor attached to yourself. I suggest that you make your manager your mentor in your company, and you discuss what is happening in the class, what is happening in your company with him, and you take it forward. You will definitely have a mentor for the capstone project. You can also reach out to individual professors within your trimester, all of whom are accessible and will give you time with reasonable access. Everybody is busy, so if you have some definitive queries, answers, but I suggest that all of you get a industry mentor in your own company, manager mentor we call it, and work with that person. No, Guru Raj, we will not give placement support. I'm very clear about that. Not for this kind of a program. I repeat, please join my full-time program, and I will be glad to extend placement assistance to you. Can we have shift? Can we have shift normal MBA? So that classes will start probably in August. Yeah, because we are still waiting for the government quota of students to join us. Just to say this a little bit, as a thought, India is the only country where people expect to get placed by somebody else. In every other country, they work on it, they learn, they develop knowledge, develop competencies and skills, and approach the market with confidence. This placement is like a huge crutch. People who are challenged and they have crutches, they use it. Yeah, the placement works for very young students who are come here without any work experience. So Apurva, you can get access to many things provided you pay extra. Yeah. If you're willing to pay extra, please come and talk to us and we can give you. This program is for professional competence building as a manager, please. Yeah. So please be clear about that. So do you get ID cards? We'll give you a bona fide letter that you're a student of this. You can come and ask the office anytime you want and we'll be able to issue that letter. That's it.
Sir, we skipped one question from Mail Swami. He asked, do you need to pay exam fees apart from the course fees?
No, Mr. Swami, you don't have to pay any exam. Also, this is all compassing 2,25,000 for classes, for your assignments, for your evaluation, for exam. However, if you miss an exam and you want to do a makeup exam after 2 months, that's the flexibility this program has. There is an examination fee for the makeup exam. But if you take the regular exams, there is no extra fee that will come. Extra fees only pertain to makeup exams, semester repetition. So suppose you have gone past semester 2 and you want to repeat that semester slash trimester, there will be a fee. If you want to do a dual specialization, there will be a fee. Otherwise, there is no extra fee that is expected from any student for this program. 2,25,000 is the cap, which includes everything. Anything else I missed?
No, sir. All answered.
What is the exam pattern? Exam pattern is, I told you 60, Mr. Arvind told you 60 marks are assignments, assignment 1, assignment 2. The end semester, end trimester exam is a 100-mark paper. It consists of short answers, long answers. It has a very involved case study, and the case study has to be answered. The case study is very conceptual and understanding. So that's the pattern. So it's a 100-mark paper reduced to 40. Yeah. Yeah, you can get assistance to grow your career. You can talk to our professors. We've got some really expert people. They'll be able to give you a lot of guidance. Yeah, that is the ERP, Chandan. You will have access to it. So, Abhijit, this question can you answer? Amit Moy.
It will take around 2 to 3 weeks to get your results published. 3 weeks you can take.
So, Sumukh, I have no idea about second semester. You'll have to address all those questions to Dr. Abhijit. Will there be written assignments? Yes, there will be written assignments. There will be also visual assignments. There will be verbal assignments. There will be all sorts of assignments. Except doing running races and lemon and spoon race and things like that, there will be all kinds of learning exercises that will happen read. So, yeah, for example, for my assignment in OT, you will have to develop a video which you will explain articles and so on and so forth. The case study is a very involved assignment where you'll have to work as a group and you will have to come. No, Prajwal Patil, I suggest that you start working on writing with your hand right now because we do not allow people to write with their foot and also laptops and so on and so forth. Unfortunately, it's not there in the scheme of things. Examinations will be written, handwritten, like regular exams that happened earlier. And very strange question because, but anyway, all questions are open, but because we have not had this query earlier from our 2,500 students, but just to make it very clear to you, the exam will have to be written by you by hand. So there are many things people are not accustomed to. Please get used to them. Yeah, this is like a regular degree program. The executive MBA program from the Anand Sagar University is very, very, very highly respected in industry because of the rigor we bring and because we run it as a regular program. It's not some kind of fly-by-night online examination process and so on and so forth. Yeah, it does. And so it depends on what you want to use it for. So the executive MBA program is a weekend program for working professionals. Yeah. The full-time program is a full-time program where people come and sit on the campus. Yeah, and if you're looking for skill development, competencies, and so on and so forth, this is as good as any other MBA program. And students have used it as such. As far as I can see, industry doesn't make too much of difference. Yes, there will be, it's not open-ended, my friend. India invented the concept of infinity. It doesn't apply here. Yeah, there are deadlines. You'll have to submit it by the deadline date. And, Bhaskaracharya, I think, came out with the concept of infinity in the 6th century. After Aryabhatta talked about zero few years earlier. So there are deadlines, there are dates we mentioned. You'll have to submit by those dates. You'll have sufficient time. So for example, when we start the class, after a month or so, you will have the first assignment due.
Hello. Yeah, 6:50.
So if, for example, I think Mr. Arvind mentioned it. I think first one comes after 1.5 months. The second one comes after 2.5 months. And then you have your end semester exam. Yeah,
24th, 20.
I think we're good, I think. Folk, last 30 seconds, if you have anything to ask, and then we move on, yeah? Then I'll see you next week.
One Sumuk question for exam dates. The dates we have shared by now is only tentative dates. The final dates will that will be finalized by the exam department, and we'll share the notification with you for exam date. It will come around 1 month early before your trimester ends. Every time before the trimester ends, we will share the exam dates with you. 1 month early, we'll share that with you.
Okay, Sumant, a very interesting question. Is there a discrimination between, suppose you go to the United States and you apply to Google, will there be a discrimination of your degree from, say, Harvard Business School and IIM Bangalore? What do you think? Will there be a discrimination? Or will there be a discrimination between a degree which you get from IIT Delhi and say, just to take a name, from Kamavari Sangha in Bengaluru on Kanakpura Road? Will there be a discrimination? I don't know, since I'm not hiring any of such people. So these questions you have to go and ask the person who is concerned, who concerns you. Suppose you are going to apply for Google in the United States. Go and ask them whether they discriminate between Harvard Business School MBA degree and IIM Bangalore degree. I have no idea actually. If you apply to Dayanand Sagar, I can tell you no. So in conclusion, I think, you should be here to learning something, to be part of the journey, to improving your skills and competencies, and many other things will fall in place if you work hard enough. And I think with that, we can end this session. Thank you, folk, for being here. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you. And I look forward to meeting you next week. And all of us look forward to meeting you next week. We are in the Hosur Road, Kudlu Gate. I think you will get directions as well. The Dayanand Sagar group has 4 campuses. Don't go to the wrong campus. Those of you who are joining us online, the link will be sent to you. And I think it should work well. Super. So, Mr. Arvind, thank you so much for that presentation. And Dr. Abhijit, Malti Madam,
Thank you, sir.
all the faculty for being here. It's been brilliant. And I've had great fun. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Answer